Today on All Things 80s, my first ever G.I. Joe figures. Welcome back to All Things 80s. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say before that I have never owned a G.I. Joe figure before. Now, when I was growing up in the UK, I did have Action Force figures, which eventually morphed into G.I. Joe, but when that happened, I was long gone from collecting them. Now, thanks to a very kind gift from Gojitron, I'm now in possession of some G.I. Joe figures. Now, these aren't your standard 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes. These are a special line of figures found at their Dollar Tree stores in America. So let's take a closer look at these and see if they are in fact worth the $1 asking price. Okay, so here we are with our first figure from Dollar Tree, and this is the Cobra Commander. So there are 6 to collect, and thankfully Gojitron very kindly sent me all 6. Well, actually he sent me 12, we'll get to that in a second. So this is what they call a mini figure, and the packaging is as much as you can expect for $1 really. It's actually very good. Some nice illustrations down here. Now on the back it's telling us, again, this is from Prezio, which is the same company that did the mini Transformers that I looked at recently, also from Dollar Tree. Again, it does have the Hasbro logo and 2021, so these are bang up to date, made in China, to be expected. Now, as I said, I was fortunate enough that Gojitron sent me carded and loose. So we can take a look at these, and I want to stress that this is not what you would term an action figure. There is no articulation, but really, what are you expecting for $1? Now this has been incredibly well sculpted with some fantastic detail. Now, as I'm not an Action Force, G.I. Joe collector, I will be an Action Force collector, but at the moment I'm not. But anyway, because I don't have any knowledge of G.I. Joe, I can't really tell you much about these characters, so I'm assuming this is a sword of some kind, is it? I really don't know. And I'm assuming the Cobra would refer to this sort of snake's head. Again, please excuse my ignorance, but look at all the details here. You've got a nice sort of cape over the shoulder. And very well painted. That's what I noticed as well about the Transformers. Fantastic job on the painting. So this was the Cobra Commander. So next up we have the Red Ninja, and the artwork used for this is the exact same as the artwork on the Cobra Commander. Now, the figure itself, again, beautifully sculpted and incredibly well painted for something this small. Certainly when I was a lad, we would get bags of toy soldiers for about £1, I guess. They were much smaller than this, and they had their own little bases, but I think these actually stand up on their own accord. Very solid feeling. So this, I like the look of this. So this was the Red Ninja. So this is the third and final figure to have the same card back, and I'm assuming that these are all the evil or baddies. This one is called Destro, and he looks fantastic as well, like a really sort of menacing, bald-headed character here. And I'm liking the fact that it's very sort of done in simple colours, black and grey, but really, I mean, I'm just absolutely in awe of the detail on these things. And again, stands up perfectly well. So this was Destro, and he was the last of the 3 to appear on this card back. So now we're into card backs with a different colour scheme. This is Snake Eyes, and with the different colour scheme comes a slightly different illustration on the card back. So Snake Eyes, very similar to Destro in that it's black and grey, but completely different sculpt. And I'm just really, really impressed with these. I've no idea what this Prezio, what this is all about, and the fact that it does also have the Hasbro logo, but this Prezio company are doing a hell of a job on their miniatures. Very, very impressive. This was Snake Eyes. So now we have the figure known as Roadblock, and this one's got tons of colour going on here, and even down to his little gloves have been painted absolutely perfectly. And I guess these are, I don't know what these are, but whatever it is, it's been painted to absolute perfection. Even his belt has been nicely done. Very impressive, and I do have my specs here, so hang on. Yeah, he's even got a little beard and moustache. And I'm not sure if his lips are painted, but his eyes seem to be. Incredible attention to detail. So this was Roadblock. And last but not least, we have the character known as Duke, or as they say in my home country, Duke. So this, again, beautiful painting, nicely sculpted. In fact, the backpack, does it look the same? No, actually, it's a different backpack entirely. So each figure has been individually sculpted to its own specifications. And again, we've got eyebrows and eyes painted on very nicely. Fantastic. Even got the ruffles on his shirt are coming through very clearly. Fantastic job. So this was Duke, or Juke. So as you can see, these are absolutely fantastic and well worth the dollar asking price. And as I've said many times, I think it's great that there are still classic action figure lines available to kids to buy with their pocket money. And you know, given that these are the same price as a candy bar, these are much better for you. So if you are a parent out there in America, I strongly advise you give your kid a couple of bucks and tell them to buy some G.I. Joe figures. So I hope you enjoyed that. I want to say thank you for watching, with extra special thanks going out to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.